Greetings, everyone, and I welcome every single one of you to my brand new Let's Play. Life is Strange. There's actually a funny story, guys, about this game, and like I have literally learned about it like couple hours ago and completely randomly, to be honest. So all I know about this game is just a trailer that I have watched, and I gotta say it kinda reminded me a lot of Beyond Two Souls and the Walking Dead series, like the mix of it. And since I am the guy who prefers story over anything else, like places them in the first place, like story, then gameplay, and then maybe graphics, it actually piqued my interest, so I decided to get this game straight away, and here we are. We are actually on the day of this game release. And this is actually the first time I am playing the game on the release date. And I am really excited about that. And hopefully that will boost some life into my small channel. So, without any other ado, let us proceed. And please, guys, don't be confused about this save game I have created. Like, before proceeding with the recording, I had to get like at the very beginning of the game and play around the settings, so it will have a comfortable frame rate and the quality. Like, I did my best. I'm not sure if that will stay like that, but yeah, please, guys, consider it as my substitute for the Walking Dead series, which I'm not playing because I know pretty much everything about the Walking Dead series at this point. Like, I have no idea how long this game is gonna be, but since this is an episodic game, it shouldn't take too long, I believe. So I'll do as much as I can today since I actually have time, and we will continue straight from the beginning of the chapter, like right where I have left off. And I believe it should also do a bit first cutscene to see how this is working.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's a lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Alright, guys, so this is as far as I went. Like, this little cutscene, and I was just walking around here and playing around with the settings. Even though I am more than positive that I dropped my volume down. Oh, excuse me, guys, excuse me. That now I see why is it so freaking loud. Because I definitely, like, somewhere here. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Sorry about that. I don't know why my settings got dropped like that on the sound part. But yeah, so this is as much as I know about this game. We just woke up in the middle of the storm and our destination is the lighthouse. So hopefully it will provide us with the guiding light to follow. Alrighty then, so I kind of like the graphics. Like they are not very demanding, but unfortunately, when I'm recording, it still puts the pressure on my ancient laptop. And before we proceed anywhere else, guys, I gotta say I am considering getting a good one. Which would be powerful enough to play Dragon Age Inquisition and similar stuff. But it depends if I will get a job in the near future or not. That's one huge tornado if you ask me. Okay, was this a Blackwell Academy? Okay, that looks like some kind of map. Unfortunately, I cannot read much about it because of the freaking texture quality. But so far, so good. So we just learned.
Holy shit.
Well, holy shit, indeed. That's one big tornado, if you ask me. Okay, that was a quick start.
So surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool.
Ow,
Okay.
ow.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Okay,
And frankly, it's
for
bullshit.
now, let's
Keep
hear
that
the
to
dialogue
yourself.
for a bit. I want to see what they're
Seriously,
talking
though,
about.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
Okay, drag a
What if
mouse
Arbus
to
chose
aim
to
in the
capture people
photo
at the
and
height
hold
of their
left
beauty or
button to
innocence?
interact with it. Then drag
She had a
towards
brilliant eye.
look and release button to
She
look
could
at
have
the
taken another approach.
photo.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
I see.
I can hear
Okay.
the class laughing at me now.
Okay, me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. Okay, so it is a bit similar to the Walking Dead series, like how you interact with the objects.
He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about
Okay,
the
this
economic
is-
conditions of the era. But a
Take
beauty in the struggle.
selfie.
You don't have beauty without a beat.
I do love my analog
Explains
camera.
why Frank was Kerouac's
I should take a quick
photographic
picture
muse.
now.
And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of
I
Kerouac.
can't
on
believe
the
I still have this
If you
pencil
haven't,
case.
shame,
I should
shame.
upgrade to the 21st
Capturing the
century.
romantic urban solitude
But
of the
I like it
20th
old
century
school.
poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador
My little
Dali's
camera
surrealist
bag is
photos.
battered, but still kicking.
Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous
I should take a
self-portraits
picture to
are
prove I'm
famous.
still here.
Early examples of
Plus,
that
it's
truly
perfect for my
awful word you
portfolio.
pesky kids love
And I
so
have to
much.
get my daily
A
selfie
selfie.
quota.
And it's a great tradition, and I
Yeah,
wholeheartedly
yeah,
fight
I
for
know
your
about
right to
that, but
self-expression.
what's this
Or-
book then?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
All right, so I'm not. So it is quite a lot of pages, but I think since this is an important in terms of the story. Oh god. Okay. Alright, so straight from the start, we will have to do a lot of reading, everyone. So, like, for now, let's actually read this and oh, I hope I won't get tired really fast. Okay, October, my favorite month, the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's too damn hot, thanks global warming, and I can't bust out of big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate will let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek creed before I held up my copy of Belle Royale, but he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. Last time I wore Halloween costume was with Chloe. I had picture of one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or Vortex Club Stokefest swimming party, one that's Backstroke Fest, you are so puny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I should not expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all time in the world. So I would assume this is like her diary. Well, since it's a story-based game, guys, please bear with me, but I know this is kind of a lot of info for me as well to grasp and, read it all in English and stuff, but that's a good way and a good opportunity to actually learn something. And I am more than positive that once we proceed, they will give us a new information, but not in such big quantities. So here goes nothing. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. So yeah, like she is like a camera obsessed girl and gives me a good opportunity to learn a bit more about her. Perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of picture, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Ah. September 30. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? Mm, so I see. You are more of the art person, not the precise science, if I can put it this way. Like, it kinda relates to me as well, to be perfectly honest. And, like, personally, I even made up this small joke in regards to physics and math I was profiling in. Like, math and physics is like my ex-girlfriend. I understand it quite well. I just don't like it. And pretty much the same goes here, it looks like. She kinda understands what's going on, but it's not her stuff. Okay, I don't know why it was backwards, but I'll read backwards. Homework is September 15. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they are honored guest of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. Her family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on a desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties so they get their way. It's good to be a king and queen. I do not know. I don't want to slam everybody. I don't like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes me her more beautiful than this bitches here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Ah. Sorry guys, but it looks like I will just have to leave the pages for a little while, and it's up to you to read it on a pause, since I will be dead before I will finish it. But from what I can see, she is into the Jefferson. Previous. And previous. Ah. Okay. Okay, the messages shouldn't be that bad. Have a special 18th birthday. You're adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Okay, so we got some money from the daddy. Nice. Always you okay? Hey Max, you around? Always you okay? Did you want to get a tea later on? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Gotcha. Mom, happy birthday. We can't believe it's been a while. 18 years since you were brought to us. And Warren, you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse not to study, please. Make sure you check our necromantic on my flash drive. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for physics test, so if we bust in anything, it will be to measure its velocity. Don't ignore the message. Okay, so I might read in messages or anything, but oh, yeah. I will just leave it on a pause, guys, so you can read, and I will read it on my free time, since I don't want to waste my entire let's play on doing so. No. Kate Mash. Phew. Yeah, okay guys, no more reading, like, completely.
Selfie Expression. Sorry, I know.
Alright,
So if
so
anybody wants to question the portrait
let's
as
take a
modern
selfie of
narcissism,
ourselves.
they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of shh, I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max as a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I see. So now it's pretty much a choice question. Huh? You're asking me?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
My little camera bag.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
All right. So this is...
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
I see. All right, so now this is all to our disposal. Let's
And
look
we have
around.
carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be a lot.
No matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should
Oh,
have that
totally.
chance.
I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Tab journal. I see. Okay, they're discussing something. Kate, computer, first of all.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Can I... That's one expensive camera, if you ask me. Okay, a very, very good camera. I got it.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
So this is a photography dedicated class. Yeah.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
Okay, so you are definitely becoming a nerd in terms of this.